I'd been eyeing this bike for a while and added it to my birthday wishlist mainly as a joke, but my wonderful wife, fresh out of other gift ideas, surprised me with it. Yeah, she's awesome. It arrives a couple of days before my birthday in a really large box with CIVIBIKES on it. Not exactly easy to hide, but it was definitely a surprise right then. Assembly was straightforward, and if you've ever done basic wrenching on a bicycle, e.g. changed a tire, you'll have no problem. A torque wrench is good to have, and it's a good idea to check all of the other fasteners while you're at it. I did encounter a few bolts on the front end that needed to be torqued down. Another reviewer mentioned this. It would be good if CIVI either torqued things down at the factory or made it clear that you need to tighten them as part of the assembly. Being my first e-bike, I took things easy on my first ride and kept it at PA level 1. It definitely takes some getting used to, has a completely different feel versus the Cannondale Quick 3 that I had been riding. It's big, it's heavy, and like a motorbike, it needs to be leaned into the turns. But man, is it fun. I wanted this bike mainly to commute. It's only about 13 miles round trip, but the hilly streets of Seattle are tough, and I'm no spring chicken. An e-bike is a great way to get some exercise while making biking a practical option every day of the week. And no, it's not cheating. I'm not trying to win the Tour de France, I'm just trying to get to work and back quickly and efficiently. Battery life is decent given the weight and speed of this bike. I usually get home with about 30 to 40% remaining, and charge overnight for the next day. Commuting on this bike is fun, fast, and comfortable. I set the speed limit to 20 miles per hour so I can use it on bike paths. With that setting, it meets all of the requirements of a Class 2 e-bike, but that's still plenty fast and usually gets me to work in about the same time as driving. There are a few things about this bike that could be improved. It's big and heavy, which make it difficult to maneuver and store in our garage. It doesn't come with a tail light. I added one myself. The chain is really long and tends to bang around on the chain guard when going over bumps. Torque sensing for the pedal assist would be a huge improvement over the speed-based assist. But overall this bike is a totally badass, and it turns heads everywhere I go. I love the retro styling that's curiously slick and modern at the same time. I love the details like the stitching on the handlebar grips, and how the wiring and electronics are cleanly hidden in the frame and gas tank. If I'm stopped at a red light, someone inevitably makes a comment like, "That's the coolest bike I've seen." Indeed it is. And it's the coolest bike I've ever ridden, too. Buy now in the description below.